with him is just vitamins and
not even that anymore, yeah.
right. But
Baby aspirin.
I'm diabetic, although I'm less diabetic than I was a few months ago. I my A1C, which is the 3-month average of the glucose in your blood, should be around 7 or below. In April, mine was 10, which is really bad. So I used a book called The Diabetes Solution by Bernstein and started eating just protein and vegetables. And even that's limited because I have a spastic colon or an irritable bowel or whatever. Don't put bowel on the page. Put IBS or no. Spastic colon, you can say. And I've been treated for depression for over 20 years.
We spelled it right.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Spastic choline. COLON.
Oh.
I take antidepressants and I see a good doctor for that. And but that complicates our lives too because sometimes, in spite of medication and therapy, I still feel very depressed, especially when I'm lonely, when we miss our children.
It's one.
No,
No,
two.
it's not.
Two is.
Oh, there's no space.
I think that brings up another key issue for seniors, and that is being able to find good doctors that you connect with, that will take time to talk to, that will be good diagnosticians. And sometimes it means having a really good general practitioner who will oversee your overall health, but also a whole series of specialists you have to look to for various specific things, dermatologists and so
forth. The way
forth.
the medical system is now, I think virtually every person needs an advocate, a person who will make the connections, guide them around, speak up for them in the hospital. What's the other word for that?
No, those doctors are always really good.
Well, like
hospital.
an advocate, but
Actually, it was an SAT last year, but
Speaker.
speak for represent.
But our daily routine, I think we eat well by and large, and I've taken to eating salad every lunch, big salad of 8 or 9 different vegetables.
Like what?
And her diet's improved a lot. Like what? Various greens, bean sprouts, mushrooms, radishes,
Hey, do fruit salad.
dried cranberries, green onions. Sometimes
Carrot?
I'll try something else.
What dressing do you like?
I use a garlic, very plain garlic dressing. It's very popular now. It's in all the produce departments.
Oh, garlic dressing.
Is there anything that you like to eat very much, but it doesn't often happen?
Oh, I love cookies. Ice cream and
uh,
candy, but I've really cut way back on this. There's so much sugar in everything, you don't need triple dose in food all the time.
Do you most of the time eat outside? I mean, dining out, or eat in your house?
We'll eat out sometimes almost every day.
Out?
Sometimes every other day, yeah, eating out. We always have a very good lunch with vegetables. She does a great stir fry, and that's my salad. We have very good breakfasts, fairly small.
he eats cereal with many different kinds of fruit, and I eat
Blueberries every day.
Did you say that you ate out a lot? Well, you put fruit in the cereal. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah.
So eating is good.
Generally.
Gee.
How many
Fruit in cereal.
sometimes you talked about daily routine, I think
I'll
some
do a lot,
things,
not
some
very
things
much.
are
Little space.
healthy routines
No,
that
it's
we look
not.
forward
Hey,
to.
that's wrong. It's supposed to be a space. I don't
Yeah,
know what's
get
said
that
now.
space in there.
Yeah, what the heck? That was like, that's
Don't
wrong.
say there's no work too, I think.
Yeah, all on is 3 different words.
ALLOT.
On
Anyway,
Yeah.
some of our routine is,
Yeah. Okay.
we look forward to, like sitting down and reading after lunch and working out. Some routine can seem like a rut, so you always strive for balance, and that's a challenge. Especially when we're not having a lot of social life or a lot of commitments to organizations or to deadlines, things like that, outside the house. You have to create structure, but you also have to know how to free yourself from structure, and that's a challenge to find that balance.
How often do you have social life? Like, for example, say, because you are retired faculty, like, do you have any like a faculty like a reunion? Like, how often do you do that?
We belong to the Retired Faculty Association. We've been active in that for 5 years and go to their monthly meetings. I was president for a while. I'm president of the Orchestra Society, raises scholarships, but that's not a lot, but it's something.
But you said once a month.
Karen has a book group and a stitchery group.
But another disease I have, it's my claim to fame, I have disease, is social anxiety. I was actually diagnosed with that, and I take some anti-anxiety medication, but when I'm in a social situation, I'm often anxious, stressed, yeah.
Including the telephone.
And that can affect my digestion, and that's a problem too. I'm lucky that we do almost everything together, so he's my rock. Well,
So do you wish, you know, do you have any strong desire to socialize with others, or you two just like stick together?
no, we need to socialize with others, and some of the things we do just for that reason. You know, maybe we don't really want to go to this meeting or hear this speech, but we'll go because it's important to get out and it's important to see people.
We have some intellectual stimulation from talking to others. But we didn't really want to go to this restaurant last Friday with a friend, but she chose the restaurant, and Karen probably got food poisoning that lasted all week, and I didn't like my food either. So besides the stress,
So you said you eat out a lot. That's because you want to go to socialize. That's why you prefer go out.
No,
or you enjoy food
not so
out.
much to socialize. I think it's, well, maybe you can explain it better. I don't know. For one thing, of course, we really like to go to McDonald's to read.
Yeah,
And to go there to read for an hour, you eat there. And of course, we like some of their food.
but you know that it's not healthy.
Coffee and
Have you seen what's on into those things?
So he's gonna, but I have a small cheeseburger and I throw away the bottom half of the bun. With just mustard. I have just mustard on it. And I eat that, and I eat an Atkins bar, Dr. Atkins diet. It's a high protein, low carb diet. So these bars are, so I eat, that's what I eat.
just shoot you up online. When you're
Oh my
done.
gosh.
Recording.
Got a lot of raw material
I've
here.
even taken, back when I could eat bread, I even sometimes took a cucumber sandwich to McDonald's or something like that. Because it's such a good place to read.
They have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We like that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not sandwich.
Yeah. Like, did you mention you use technology very often? You said Skype at the beginning.
Not very often. We email all the time. we know only as much as we need for the moment, and then when we get in trouble, we don't know enough, so we call our children. I guess we'd like to do more. I'm actually going to get an iPhone with a data plan,
Wait, what is it?
allow online access,
Yeah.
and which is a big step for me. We've got cell phones, but we don't text. We don't have a texting plan, so it's expensive. So we don't text. But I think I'm looking forward. I think the iPhone will be fun. And we heard now that the iPhone 4 is going to be free when the new one comes out.
What?
And
What?
when the 5 comes out after the 21st, I mean, starting the 21st, you can get an iPhone 4, like a 4S, free if you sign a contract, maybe 2 years for data plan. So.
Is there any way we can make email easier for you, or is it already simplified enough?
Email is really good for us, I think, pretty much.
I used to manage a Macintosh lab in geography when Mr. Chin and I were at school, in graduate school, and so that was in my 50s and 60s. So I was comfortable with that, with taking care of software and cleaning things and explaining to students the printers, explaining the fact that things sent to the printer are sent on a network that goes throughout the building, and sometimes it gets, if it's a big file, it got broken into bundles. I'm assuming this is all past history, but they were frustrated many times that the printer wouldn't bring the work, and but it was because it didn't have a complete file. But since then, I feel frustrated when something gets messed up. What happened to my email? Why can't I just get it?
I'll give you an example of an issue right now. On our desktop iMac, we have 3,600 photos, and I burned to a disk the first.
3,600?
Yeah, I burned. Maybe slowing us down, and we can go get more memory. But I've looked into getting an external hard drive to store those. But I burned a whole bunch, 1,200 or so. But I tried to burn more chunks, and I couldn't get it to burn to a disk, a CD.
We need little people
I
like
tried.
you to go door to door and say, do you
Yeah.
need any help with your computer?
And I looked at external hard drives, 3 USB. I don't know whether our 2007 iMac has 3 USB capability. Maybe 3 USB will handle older USB ports. I looked up the USB thing on the screen, and it doesn't say 1, 2, or 3. It says just USB. It doesn't say a number, so I assume it's an earlier kind of thing. It's 5 years old now. So
Maybe it's wrong.
So I haven't ordered the hard drive to alleviate the photo storage.
So did you think about cloud technology? Put
We don't want to do that on the internet.
Yeah. So you
We
go
love
anywhere and
I don't trust the internet. I don't trust it enough.
Where did you even pick these up from?
I know you have to pay for cloud service.
Yeah. I don't think I do that.
Here in America, if you choose one big issue, there's one that people can go that can help you to resolve. Which one you should pick?
If
One issue.
one issue,
Yeah.
the technology, you mean, or in
Any,
general?
any, that would the one you most want to be resolved, to get help with.
I think humans in general